Chavre, jeder hat mit uns gehört vor der letzten Woche Zeit. Big campaign going on for Hatzolah Central Jersey, raising $1.6 million. I felt that a cry from our stut, it was a massive, major campaign. I reached out to Hatzolah, one of the captains for Hatzolah, we in Brooklyn, one of the coordinators for Hatzolah. En ik ga gelukkig Yitzhak Shmiel, de oren met zijn behind the scenes en zien. Wist het dat Hatzolah met als Agros Operation en wie ze bekovert zich. En die mensen zullen wisten dat we get als een heilige koos, weiß man dat, die helft er ons mamisch, saving lives of people. Yitzhak Shmiel, kennst du bestimmt was du bezit sich.
Ja, geht von so können wir noch mal unheimen, was wir sehen wir tun draußen. So this is one of our ambulances. This is actually our newest ambulance that didn't even go into service yet. It's number 21 of our fleet of ambulances that are stationed.
21 zeg gestik?
21 ambulances. Wow. En bald, er waren inwendig van wussten staat met maar zoveel ambulances. Nachdem, this is one of our 10 medic trucks, and some 8 that are in service now. This is a brand new one, number 9 and number 10. Was gaan jetzt eraan. Jede call was to do paramedics. We dispatch this medic truck that has all of the paramedic equipment on it.
One section, what's the connection on the medic truck and the regular Hatzolah truck?
The regular Hatzolah truck guides all calls, and that actually transports the patients. These, when there's a paramedic dispatch, it's might schickt 2 paramedics to a call, a more serious call that needs paramedics. Darf man in the state of New Jersey legally schicken their truck, and this has all the equipment. It's a very convenient and very systematic way of doing Hatzolah as well. And these 2 trucks, we have 8 of them, dus nitzen the Shabbos goyim. So Shabbos goyim that are situated throughout town, durch all Shabbos, sitzen da in specially marked Hatzolah vehicles. We found it to be a größte Teuve for the Menschen sehen, sie kommen, Hatzolah, and it's a very clear understanding of what's going on.
Now, Yitzhak Shmiel, a question. I think that Central Jersey, Lakewood and surrounding, I think it's the biggest, you have the biggest coverage, meine gewusst,
so
in the heimische area.
Geographically speaking, we probably are either the biggest or one of the biggest. And I was came from Brooklyn, from Borough Park. So over there you're talking about Zaylasach Menschen wohnen in a kleiner area. So you're talking about 2 or 3 square miles. It's covering over 300 square miles.
Wow.
So over 300 square miles throughout 5 different townships. Okay, Lakewood, Toms River, Howell, Brick, and Jackson,
Manchester,
and Manchester. 6. So yeah, Brick is just a small piece, but all the other townships, Gaiman, Saran, we cover most of it, or all of it. And I'm going to take you inside. I'm going to show you a little bit what's going on. But the numbers are just enormous in scope of size. How big of a size we're covering. Kim around. Fireman's going around to the dispatch room. I want to show you, mention the Zayn when the members actually gain of calls, when they respond to calls. But to wissen, what is behind the calls, the koiches was jeder member, and was the organization like daran to have excellent members. Let me show you what we do. So we have training and call review. Jede Woche, periodically, with a group of members, just to keep the members fresh and keep the members knowledgeable and keep them to the best technicians possible. So this is Abe Rosemarine. He's one of our training specialists, and he's going to give you a little bit of understanding.
Now this week with the child was not feeling for the past couple of days, but went to the mother. The child was lethargic the entire day. My child wasn't lethargic. Had a good color.
Which was corrected. You know what AVSD is, first of all?
No.
It's a hole in the heart between the 2 chambers. That what's called is transferring blood. It's not always.
But I'm going to take you into the dispatch room. Obviously, any patient privacy information, we're going to blur it out, and nothing's going to be disclosed.
So I have an activation for 7234 in Toms River. 72, go ahead. Send 2 units. I got it. Okay, 1, 2.
And units of Lakewood,
94, 1, 2. A backup unit. Lakewood for Westgate for patient available.
There it is.
27, 27.
124.
For 409, the address is 1409. Okay, no problem.
Fine, so this is our team of dispatchers that are on duty now, covering the calls, covering our 5 towns as we discussed. Let me show you, just to give you a concept of what's going on. So this is a map showing our coverage area. And we have members situated all throughout town.
One second. So every bowl that I see there is another...
Every bowl is a member. There are members that are members of different capacities. So we have regular EMTs, which we call BLS, and then we have advanced life support paramedics. So those are called ALS. They have different colors. And then there are members that actually service the units, and then we have Shabbos Goyim. All of them have different colors.
Wow.
But they're all throughout town. So when the call comes out, we have the EMTs that respond directly. We have ALS, which are the paramedics. They go with the medic truck. They can go direct
I
as
also
well.
see there's some trucks over here, pictures of some trucks. This is all with the
So these are our
working.
rigs all throughout town. We make sure that our town is covered, and every neighborhood. There are no neighborhoods that are non-primary. Every single part of our 300-mile radius of coverage is primary neighborhood. So we make sure we have members there, we make sure we have paramedics there, and we make sure we have ambulances over there. And that's the reason why we need so many vehicles. Just giving you an example, Maple Manor in Howell, that's a new neighborhood, up and coming. We actually just moved an ambulance to be within close proximity over there, and we took on new members in that area.
You just took on 22 new members.
Just took on 22 members, making sure, keeping up with the fold. In the last 2 years, we've taken on enormous amount of members just because there are so many outlying townships that keep on growing, in addition to the neighborhoods within town that are growing enormously. So we take on in Lakewood, and we take out outside of Lakewood, the outlying townships that
Let me ask you a question. How many members do you have in total right now?
So right now we're looking at about close to 270, over 270 members in total. Wow. So that would be BLS, basic EMTs, paramedics, and service units.
Okay? This is the nicest area in Tom's River. It's called a bisschen eruptie from Maple Tree area. Going, the Platz, Six Flags, Jackson. This is the Watze Platz you mentioned. Yes, next to Six Flags. What's the... Wie lange nimmst du drive von einem Platz?
I would say to drive from einem Platz to the zweiten, you're probably looking at about 45 minutes on a regular drive.
Mamish Kumat to Barbakamanti.
Correct.
Wow.
So this is all our coverage area, and people are moving out, and we make sure to keep all of that as primary coverage.
Gewaldig.
So our members obviously carry equipment to be able to respond to calls. We have stock rooms throughout town. This is one of our stock rooms where our EMTs come and they're able to restock. This is on James on Route 9. So this is our basic equipment that they come, they fill up their bags, and they're ready to go. This is our paramedic stock room. So this is the paramedics monitors, this is the thumpers that's used on patients that go into cardiac arrest. This is more paramedic equipment, and as well as over here, paramedic equipment. So to wrap it up, this is our, like I told you before, our brand new state-of-the-art ambulance.
Oh, nice. Got the Alliance.
Yeah. So everything is state of the art. This is our 21st brand new ambulance. Okay. Stretcher is motorized stretcher.
Everything
Everything is state of the art. So talking about quality of care, talking about sophistication in our equipment, everything, alles kost Geld. And we are here, we don't cut, we don't look for any shortcuts. In Zamedu, Zitzestellen for the patient to the maximum. We have close to $6.5 million budget. We just upgraded our ambulances, $2 million in ambulances. Our radio system, we upgraded over $1 million to keep patient privacy, to make sure that calls are private, to make sure that our dispatches are properly done. Our medic trucks, we're upgrading from 8 to 10. Cost of calls is enormous. Make sure that all the proper equipment, the proper maintenance.
The Shabbos Goyim is available 24 hours a day.
Shabbos Goyim that we have, I think, costs us over $500,000 a year just the Shabbos Goyim. The coordination of our organization. So we have different committees that are put in place. We have a dispatch committee that takes care of the dispatching, making sure our dispatching is top notch. We have a training committee that takes care of all the new members. Our town wächst a very fast growth.
One of the dispatchers told me they just upgraded the phone system.
Right, our phone
system, backup system.
Exactly. Our HCAT system, which is our dispatch software, our software that we use for dispatching calls. Very, very sophisticated. Keeping tabs where there are new streets developing, where there are new developments coming up. So we go through the map and we make sure that there's proper coverage. All of that takes enormous time, effort, and obviously expenses. Just to be clear, our membership are all volunteers, but the cost of running the organization
and being sophisticated
and being up to par to what we need and the patient care that we have to give, the expenses are high, and that's why we're reaching out, and hopefully, Emet Hashem, will be successful in this campaign so that we can continue to serve the community.
Gewaltig. Shkoich, thank you so much. Tiskele mitzvahs, and thank you so much for doing so much for the klal, in the Tibet. And the Eibeshelf, we will kennen nichts nur von Simches.
Oh mein, shkoyach for them.